Hello, my loves. Namaste. Thank you for being here. If you're new, welcome. If you are returning, welcome. I love you. I decided to do a karmic reading, and I already had the cards kind of pulled out how I want my reading to go. So we're going to dig into what's our karma, what's their karma, because we're talking about our person. This does not have to necessarily relate to romantically, but if it comes out that way, obviously I'm going to say so. So let's get started. And there's a couple of things going on that we need to remember. We have got a retrograde in Mercury that's about to happen on the 4th. And that's going to stay in Virgo, in retrograde, until the 17th. So that's going to be a 13-day retrograde, Mercury retrograde in the constellation of Virgo. Now, after the 17th, it's moving into Leo, and it moves into Leo for 14 days. So it's going backwards from Virgo back into Leo, and that's going to be another 14 days. So total, it's going to be in retrograde for the entire month, basically. So that's going to be really significant for Virgos, which are, their ruling planet is Mercury, and Gemini's ruling planet is Mercury as well. So let's get into the reading and find out what's the karma, what's their karma, what's the hidden path, what do we need to release and rise above, and then what is our potential outcome, with the guidance and the fresh start. Is it a fresh start in starting over with something else, or is it a fresh start with learning some knowledge and bringing that fresh start and those fresh ideas into your current situation? So I have already shuffled everything. I'll shuffle one more time, but I've got something going on with my left wrist. So I'm just trying to heal it and not do too much. And I've got things going on my fingers, so I'm thinking there's a bit of inflammation, arthritis maybe. Anyway, when I was meditating on doing this reading, I heard lay low. So I think it's a time with all of these planets in a retrograde position, and I'll say all, because they're not all in retrograde, but Pluto's in retrograde, Saturn's in retrograde, Neptune's in retrograde, and Mercury is about to be in retrograde. And those are significant planet placements, so they are going to be challenging. So the first card that I was intending to pull was karmic relationship. So let's see, right there. And I'm going to pull 2 cards for that, but I guess not. I guess we're pulling more. So I'm going to pull what came out, came on top. All right, release. Interesting. We have the Strength card. There's Leo. There's the Infinity symbol. It's the 8. Okay. I'm going to leave this there because that's always significant to me, the placement. And grab one more. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the 9 of Cups. And I know there's a lot of low light in here. Low light helps not disrupt the vibrational energy because light carries vibration, especially fluorescent lighting, which is really unhealthy for your aura. And we'll talk about that later. But there's a cleansing technique of 1 cup of Epsom salt and 1 cup of baking soda to cleanse your aura. And just remember that fluorescent lighting is not good. So if you have fluorescent lighting, even if you're in your office and you have a way to bring in a lamp or a way to plug something in that gets rid of that blue type of lighting, then it's better. Okay. I'm going to pull from this deck, and I'm just going to pull one overall. I feel like it's going to be that one. So, put that right there. Dancer. And it says strength again. So, I'm seeing this word twice. Okay, let's get into the karmic relationship. So this is not necessarily romantic, though it can be. It depends on what your situation is. Let's just see. Okay. We have the Ace of Swords and the Sun. Then we have the Ten of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Two of Wands that came midway. In every relationship, we want the truth, right? And that's basically what this is saying, is we want the truth, but we want our karmic justice to be balanced out, almost like a neutral position where we're not having to pay debt to some karma from past. When I say past, timelines are illusions. It's all a vibrational energy. So what I learned as a Reiki master is that you can go back to the past and heal that vibrational energy. You can even go to the future and heal that vibrational energy just by the intention of wanting to heal it, just by the intention of wanting to not forget, because we hold memory. It's scientifically proven that water holds memory, and we are almost 100% water. But it's about forgiveness, really. It's about going back and wherever we were traumatized, forgiving ourselves for being in that, forgiving whatever the lesson was, whatever was good, bad, ugly, pretty. It's in the past. It could have been a nightmare. It could have been a total nightmare, and it's in the past. And the desire for calmness, peace, truth, and happiness, Sun, Ace of Swords. That's the desire of not wanting to be triggered, not wanting to go between this intensity of balanced and then like completely out of your mind where you've lost it. Because interesting enough, in this card that says hidden path, it's difficult to forget things that hurt you, that you may have been attached to, that you loved. It could have been family life, with the Ten of Cups here and the Three of Swords. And so it's almost like sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night thinking about how you were hurt. And there is a masculine and a feminine energy in this Ten of Cups, so it feels very romantic. But it also feels like a brother-sister. It also feels like a twin flame. And then, you know, what's interesting with the Two of Wands kind of flying out in this position, it's almost like it's not over. There's still things that can be done, but they require looking in the past. You see how she's looking? Kind of, you know, it's twofold. It's looking back about the things that did make us happy, but it's also looking back and realizing that we got to where we were or we are based on where we need to be. And I feel like with this overall energy being strength, and you know, here's that infinity sign again, and that is really, really sticking out to me. And remember, it's here too because it's the strength card. So we have strength here twice, and strength being a major arcana, it came in the potential outcome, and it came with the overall energy. So this is very much about being the lion. I'm going to jump back over here though. I'm going to get, let's see, what do I want? There. Okay, so we have divine feminine and negotiator. Yin is feminine energy, it's receptive energy. So, interesting. So there's definitely a third-party situation with the divine feminine. And I feel like there's some kind of negotiation going on, but it doesn't feel like she's not negotiating with him. Her yang, you don't necessarily have to call it M, you take it out where it resonates with your situation. But it feels more like she's negotiating with the real truth, you know, the divine connection of source. So the card, yeah, negotiator. So I'm going to dig a little more into this. Oh my gosh, look. I can't make this up. Twin flames. So there's definitely shared feelings here. But someone is in a karmic relationship. Now this could very well be a feminine that, because I kind of feel that too, is that she may have, with this Two of Wands, not upright, but not in the reverse. She kind of, you know, she's holding the earth, looks like. She kind of jumped off the journey for a little while. She got tired of being hurt. I want to see. She'd been in a karmic relationship. Ooh, look at me, right on. Ooh, she did. Well, somebody did. Now, in my situation, which is why I wanted to ask, because I don't want to put my energy into the reading, But in my situation, I did meet somebody else. And it says commitment. It is someone very, very high vibrational and someone that I'm highly attracted to. But it does not necessarily mean that I'm off my twin flame, my journey. Because I'm kind of dealing with this right now. But again, I don't want to put my energy into this, so let's keep going. So what? I don't even know what else to ask. And the question is, over here, there's something that needs to be released, that needs to rise above. And there's this justice, like something was unjustified before. And it feels like a feminine energy that needs to release this. Maybe something was said by the masculine that she questioned. She didn't believe. She really questioned it. Let's see what's going on here. Gossip, synchronicities. Yeah, so this feels like she was getting signs. And they were coming in the form of people's conversations and numbers. There was definitely something off here. Now, if this had to do with her divine counterpart, or if it had to do with this karmic relationship that came in, like, it came in out of nowhere, but it also came in when this person wasn't really in a good place mentally, this feminine, is what I'm getting. So, yeah, on the bottom of the deck, it says trapped. Somebody needs to release something where they've been trapped, like released and trapped. They're captive to it. I think I want to dig a little bit more into this. What's really interesting is the term lay low comes to me, lay low, but then I see this rise above. So it's almost like somebody says something that you're like, oh, I don't know if I believe this. And I feel like this is just staying quiet. We can get some clarification on that. Ooh, we have judgment again. We have justice and judgment now. 9 of Cups. Someone will get their justice. And I don't know who this is that's not being believed. But this feels like a masculine energy. So let's dig into that. What is the energy of this person that is not being believed by this feminine Queen of Cups? There's Gemini Cancer here. So interesting. It feels like that they came off that way. They came off that way as very loving. I think I need to keep going. Nine of Wands. Sagittarius. It's also the moon. Someone that doesn't want to give up, but I feel like there's something hidden here. Like they want to tie themselves up within this relationship. Doesn't seem so necessarily healthy. It's coming out of that. So let's see what this Nine of Wands is. Because in the regular Rider-Waite tarot, it's about not giving up. It's about being wounded, but you're still standing. So why is the Nine of Wands here? Leaving, escape, tangle. There's that stuck. There's that stuck energy again. Unable to free oneself. So this is someone trying to escape and leave a relationship. I've taken it as far as it can go. Walking is the best thing to do. Be sure you're getting involved for all the right reasons. Let's get to the outcome. Because with fresh start at the very end, I have the Hierophant. You know, it looks good to me. But let's see what direction it's going with the potential outcome. If you need a personal reading, you can find my information in the description below. This feels like two parts. It feels like a divine masculine that he didn't really, did he come out? I thought this was more about her. Right. So, if he doesn't pop out somewhere, we'll figure that out. Okay. There's the King of Swords, the Lovers, the King of, there's that, see? There's that situation again. And this feels two-part. This feels like two lovers. One could be a Leo, one could be a Gemini. Doesn't necessarily mean we've got Cancer. We have Sword, that we have all of the elements. And with this being in Leo season and Lover showing up, that's the potential, is a lover coming in. But this could be, okay, you know what, I'm just going to dig here. Let's see. Let's pull a few more. So, potential outcome. Lovers, the Strength card, the King of Cups, and the King of Swords. That's where we are at the moment. So, we're going to get more. What is going on in the potential outcome in this relationship? And it's a twin flame relationship, but it's also a karmic relationship. Because that is the energy that we pulled, and the energy at the beginning was strength. Children could be involved. Someone, let me see here. So either this King of Cups is not quite ready because there's children involved and there's some kind of deadline here. But someone's not facing the truth in the situation. So it could be a divorce that hasn't gone through yet. Let me dig into this. Lockdown. Yeah, there's that trapped card. Confined. This feels like an unhealthy feminine karmic. Maybe this is. It's a feminine. I feel like it's he's trying to get out of a situation, obviously, because we have escape and leaving. Yeah, others involved. So for some, it is the same person, and that is basically their truth. That's what's going on. They're getting out of a situation with someone who is this is a bit unstable. Let's get one more. Is this person unstable? This masculine is involved with. Flew off the desk. What's his happiness? She's happy. This feels like a narcissistic happiness. Someone has already said it's time's running out and she doesn't care. And with that, I am going to clarify. Who is this woman? Yes, see? Yes, there's the yes card. So yes, she is in denial. She's trying to lock this down still, and they do have a child together, or children. So maybe that's where the strength comes in for these lovers, is that why is the strength card here? And the potential outcome. Commitment. Long-term commitment. We have strength, the lovers, and long-term commitment. In the potential outcome. Because the new start is the Hierophant. It's Taurus energy, but it rules Venus. And Venus is the planet of love. It's the heart chakra. It's I love. It's affection. It's harmony. It's artistic, expressive, balanced, sensual. It's grounded. And it's fertile. And it's feminine energy. So this person, this feminine, obviously, she's very aware. She's come full circle. So I'm going to pull some cards for the Hierophant and the fresh start. Where's Taurus right now? Let's see here. What's in Taurus? Oh, it's Uranus. Uranus is in Taurus. That's the star. It's also seeing beyond the bounds of the unknown and what you don't know. So there's the fresh start. And that's for someone. Judgment. Judgment, Pluto, rules Scorpio. So there definitely are going to be some big changes as a potential outcome. Six of Cups, Knight of Cups. I feel like an old, this is a twin flame past life relationship that's coming back, but it's never left. It's just going back slowly. So something may have come before it while you felt like you were waiting, but something is being handed here. Nine of Cups, happiness. Okay, so that makes me happy. Crossroads. Okay, so that fell out. Crossroads and spend wisely. So to me that's saying have discernment. There's always going to be a divergent path. There's always going to be a choice. There's always going to be following your intuition or following the money. But your time is money and it's not to be wasted because you can't get it back and you can't make more. Time for a change today. So I don't know how that resonated with you. I hope it helped. Whatever it is you want in the potential outcome for yourself, put that in your mind, and I'm going to pull an angel, my angel oracles. Within the next few months, I'm going to pull 3, so this is going to resonate with different people. Compromise, and one more. I'm seeing a lot of Libra energy, so a lot of compromising, balancing out. Okay. Maybe one doesn't want to come out. We'll try again. One more time. Last card. Helpful people. So you either have helpful people or you need to compromise and allow people to help so that you can attain what it is you want. This is like a stairway to heaven. Your heaven. What do you want? Whatever it is, you want a peaceful resolution. So remember just to kind of lay low. When you don't know what to do nothing. Gain your information and the knowledge that you need to make a decision when you come to a crossroads and some kind of divergent path that's trying to teach you something. And with that, I'm going to say namaste. I love you. Until I see you again, have a great day.